So I just got home from work and it's going to rain, I think, so I'm going to go through and show you a couple things that are going on in the garden, but also make a really quick harvest basket. So here we go. First thing I have is spearmint and English thyme, and I think I'm gonna get some leaves from these various lettuces to go with it. Look at all these seeds for days. So I know I mentioned before that the attempt that I made to do like buckets with beans and cucumbers is not really working out. These are pumpkins, baby pumpkins, but they're not really taking off. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was too hot for them. But the cherry tomatoes that I have are doing real well, and I've taken a lot of stuff off of them already, and this guy is like 6 feet tall easily, so that's exciting. And what I think is kind of strange actually is that he hasn't really had that many suckers on him. So like there's one up there that I could take off, but I think at this point I'm just gonna let him go and see what happens. So these are pole beans. I sprouted them last week and they were ready to be put in the ground before we went away for the weekend. And when I got back, I tried to encourage them to go up these here pieces of twine. They seem to be doing pretty good, but this one needs a little help, so I have quite a few raspberries that are supposed to, or that will probably be ready to pick within the next few weeks. So I have these guys here, and I've got some more over here. And then all the way over here. Look at all those. I'm so excited. We got these. We got those. So yeah, good raspberry year. These are supposed to be cucumbers, but they have not made any fruit. And I'm sad. Unhappy pole beans. Bye. I'm pretty sure this is lemon balm, and I have no idea how it wound up here because I didn't plant it. So my yellow squash seem to be doing really well. They haven't made any fruit yet, but hopefully soon. I have confirmed that I mixed up all the different types of tomatoes that I planted, because these seem to be probably a chocolate cherry, because if you look at the way that they're like have a gradient on them versus these over here, these are very much just regular slicing tomatoes. So yeah, I'm really not good at the whole keeping track of where I plant things, unfortunately. But my tomatoes, they look very sad. But they're making fruit, and I've been picking them occasionally, but mostly the cherry tomatoes. So let's see what else we can get. So I saw that my blueberry bush is still flowering and stuff, so I put this netting over it so that hopefully the birds don't eat all of them. And yeah, I'm hopeful that I can have a bunch of blueberries. It looks like I got a couple on there I could eat. My tiny blueberry harvest for the day. I'm just gonna eat it right now. So it has been hot and gross, and I've been battling weeds like you wouldn't believe. So I have uprooted things, and I have trimmed things, and I've put down cardboard, and this is where we are right now. So it's a work in progress. I don't think I'm losing the fight, but clearly these tomatoes are not thriving. So I don't know if that's the reason why. But yeah, and this is what I'm talking about with the chocolate cherry tomatoes. See how they have kind of like a gradient on their skin, whereas these slicing tomatoes are larger and they're all solid. This is my one zucchini plant. It is making fruit. However, I don't know if it's been fertilized. And then for an update on my cloned cherry tomato, there it is. It actually looks really good. I don't know if it'll have time to fruit, but scallions, looking pretty good. These are ones that I planted from seed. Very excited about that. And my collection of lovage and more spearmint. I didn't know the mint was still alive. This is my first time planting amaranth, and I put these in the ground before we went away for the weekend, and I don't think they've gotten much bigger, but they haven't died, so that's good. Sweet potato leaves. An adorable yellow pear tomatoes. Girl is struggling, but she's still hanging in there. Come on. I don't know if I've shown you guys this yet, but it's basically a kale that came up in the spring. It might have overwintered, but if you look way down here at the base, look at how chunky that original stem has gotten. And every time I cut it, look at this, it makes all these little offshoots, and I'm basically just picking baby kale. And it looks like it's made more seeds. I already have a ton of them, so yeah, this is great. I think I'm gonna try to grow some inside and keep them as these little bushes, because not only is this amazing, it's very, what's the word? It's very prolific. Yeah, and I'm out here all the time cutting these off. So I highly suggest you try doing this as well. It is time to remove this and put more in the ground. So I'm going to work on that now. The previously mentioned kale seeds. I have cleared away the dead peas and the annoying grass, and now I'll plant new peas, and hopefully there will be no annoying grass in the future. And now I just need to water them. I just discovered a cucumber, but I don't think that it's going to be edible. We'll see in a few days. And I think that's all I have time for today. So yeah, I will keep you updated as much as I can and show you all of the things that are happening out here. And I'm going to try to go over some things that I'm trying to do. That might end up being in a blog. And I think I just got stabbed by a pumpkin, so that's fun. But thank you for watching. I'll see you later.